But what are there some sort of I can think of the Life 360 example.
Right.
I can think of yesterday we talked about, I think the ticker name is VICR
Yeah.
example. And if you want to use those, great. Are any of the sort of examples that you can give us an insight into especially for you, the short selling process of looking at ideas or things might be overvalued or sometimes it might be even fraudulent? Because again, back to the cathedral versus casino concept.
Right.
If let's say if we agree that Steve Jobs was the cathedral part, would you say Sam Bankman-Fried is the casino part? Or even right?
Right. If I had great information, I think I would have better comments to make or better views on Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yeah. Or examples like that. I'm saying
Right.
basically, or Enron, right?
Yeah.
Basically more of a sort of a where Bernie Madoff, right?
Yeah.
So that's more of the casino aspect of the
Man,
yeah.
frauds are tough because frauds you will
Okay.
never know when those end.
Yep.
It's kind of sad that truly truthful CEO and management
Yep.
that give you great information
Yep.
and being truly authentic when they say, "Oh, sorry, we just didn't do as a good job, and this quarter is going to be bad," the price will fall. But fraudulent management, they can keep a fraud going for a long time, and the short sellers will get really burned in that process. And you don't want to be on that end of the table, right? To be able to call a fraud when a fraud is going to bust. That's really hard. And for me, a really important way I think about it is where is the catalyst when that catalyst is going to reveal itself.
Okay.
And we can use Life 360 as an example.
Yeah. Tell us about the whole thing.
For sure. So
In case some people don't know about it.
yeah. So Life 360 is a location tracking app
Yep.
that allow parents to see where teenagers have been, what their driving behavior has been,
Yep.
and they got their data from Apple or Android. And to me, that business just struck me as odd. And they were at 400 million revenue and trading at 7 billion at once when I was looking at it. It just didn't strike me as a business that was a super strong mode. Of course, the users are sticky. I think the investors love the growth story. They don't see a lot of churn in the users. And what I saw was that if you really lay out the free user base, the people sign up and the paying circles, and you see the recent quarters from 2022 to 2024, and of course, first quarter and second quarter of 2025, that's when I looked at it, is the customer acquisition cost has been going up in more recent quarters back to 2022 level. And what that kind of suggested to me is that the lower hanging fruits may be gone, and the methods that the company has developed of acquiring users have not been working, or the penetration has not been there in their favor anymore. It may be just in a more saturating market that there's just so many users that want to use these services, and you have to pay more to acquire more users to do what the product that they're offering.
Yep.
And of course, there's also an overhang of Apple and Google just come in and completely wipe out the business.
Yep.
So that's an overhang.
Yep.
But what you really see in that observation is that there's going to be a time that they're going to have trouble to attract more users. And that's what they showed in the third quarter. And once the Wall Street see that they're having trouble growing their free user base, while the company is focusing on we're going to convert the free users into paying users and monetize on free users through ad and data partnership, that's a growth story that just doesn't keep growing anymore. So if you see the top of the funnel, if the top of the funnel stopped growing and you just want to push ads to your free users and you want to sell the data to the data partners, then that business innately is not growing as much.
Yep.
And that free ad and selling data will also churn away your consumers, right?
Yep.
All the free users you have now, the stickiness that you have developed over the years are also under threat now.
Yep.
And with that understanding, the stock dropped 20% on the earnings day.
Yep. You texted me that day. You
Yes,
said
sir.
I called it all right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
And I just think that's the catalyst, right?
Yep.
Once the earnings come out, earnings could be a good catalyst, and there are other catalysts that you can see. So what you see as a short seller often contradicts with the market. because you don't want to short a stock that is just commonly shorted. Think Tesla at the time, the most heavily shorted stock at the time.
Yep.
If the short interest got really thick, then the short sellers can get burned through the squeeze.